Hi, I am Ashween speaking out of the small island of Mauritius, which is located in the Indian Ocean. Today I'm going to talk about supplying appropriate quality and consistent quality products to your customers. And I start with a very simple and common example. Every morning I go to the bakery because I need to get a loaf of bread, which I'm going to have for breakfast, just because this is synonym to a good start to the day. But when I go to the baker, I've got some expectations. Expectations about the product I'm going to get, and expectations about the product that the baker is going to deliver. What I certainly do not expect is to have on day one a product that looks like a French baguette, that looks like a bun on day two, and looks like a bagel on day three. No. I expect to buy a loaf of bread, and I know what a loaf of bread is. And just like me, any customer has expectations. So let's look at things from a different angle. If I was to supply the same ingredients to two bakers, they should come up with the same product, right? Well, in practice, the answer is a resounding no. Why? Because ingredients are not the only products, are not the only elements that come into preparation of bread. There are other factors that will be involved. And I shouldn't therefore be surprised if I ended up with two products which are completely different. But then I should ask myself a few questions. Did I tell them exactly what I wanted? Did I give them any recipe? Did I give them any instructions? Do they have the same experience? Did they use the same equipment? Well, an experienced baker will probably just pour ingredients, for example. A less experienced baker would use a scale to ensure that he gets the products right. So, to understand the importance of supplying consistency and appropriate products throughout, I probably need to answer a simple question. And that is, why should customers come and buy my products every day? And then when I start thinking about it, some of the answers that come to my mind are, well, they should come because they will get the quality products. They should come because they will get consistent products every day. They should come because they will get the products that they want. And we note that by asking this question, the onus has shifted from the buyer to my products and therefore to me. Therefore, it is important to ensure that we are in a position to supply appropriate and consistent quality products to keep our customers happy. Customers, when they are happy, they know what to expect from you. They will come back because they know exactly what they're getting from you. Let's not forget that buyers want products that fit their needs. They want products that will suit the needs of their customers. They're not just going to buy products because they want to please you. Therefore, once again, it is very important to ensure that you can supply appropriate and consistent quality products throughout. But that's very easily said. What are the benefits of that? Why then should I ensure that I supply consistency and appropriate products? Well, first of all, it's about trust. Any relation between a buyer and a seller is based on trust. And buyers want a peace of mind. They want to ensure that you can deliver as per their expectations. As I said, they will come back because they know what they're getting. And this builds trust between a buyer and a seller. Once you've got trust, you can start thinking of customer loyalty. Consistent quality means value. If you're bringing value to your customers, you're making them happy. And if customers are happy, the odds are that they will come back to purchase your own products. And they can even move up to the next stage, which is recommending your business because they've had a good service, they've had quality products, they've had consistent products, they've had appropriate products. That will help build the goodwill of your company. And goodwill can eventually become a source of competitive advantage for your business. And let's not forget that if you ensure that you can supply consistency, that you can supply appropriate products to your customers, there will be less returns. That would mean less replacement costs. In other terms, your customers will have time to focus on their duties, and that will improve their productivity. But again, very easily said. How do we do it? First of all, you need to know your customers. You need to understand their needs. You need to have a constant dialogue between the supplier and the customer. You also need to ensure that your supply chain is fine-tuned. You cannot afford to end up in a situation where because there is something missing, the whole system crumbles. No. If you haven't got the quality flour that you usually get to get the quality product, the quality bread that you're supposed to deliver, you need to ensure that you have an alternative. So you need to always be on the lookout and ensure that you can fine tune your supply chain. You cannot also rely on people. What happens is if one of your bakers leaves, does that mean that the quality will be diminished? You need to ensure that you supply consistent quality. So you need to have standards of procedures in place, well defined, well written, clear. You also need to ensure that you have a proper quality control process that will help ensure that the quality is maintained. And finally, there needs to be a paradigm shift. The way of doing business has changed. It's no longer what it used to be years ago. You need to understand that you're no longer in the business of supplying a product, you're in the business of selling an experience. And once you've understood this, once you're able to achieve this, once you're able to ensure that your products are consistent, your business will thrive.